A very good morning to all of you, and welcome to Prebell with Team William Morel India. So last week it was a good one, especially the couple of sessions were very good, and Nifty crossed above that 18,100 level convincingly. So that's something very positive, and that's what we have been discussing since last few days. That what we were looking for is the first thing is the follow through day. But अगर follow through day नहीं मिला, then when the buy switch turns on is the previous rally high. So जो previous rally high था Nifty में, that was around 18,096, and now as the Nifty has taken that level of 18,096, the buy switch turns on. So Friday the closing was around 18,117, and yes, so we have started adding stocks in our portfolio from the Friday onwards, and today also we'll be looking for some quality stocks. And see, market, the indications are good, I think, in the today's opening also. The follow through day is not business, but if you see the technicals have been very good. The 50 DMA, the 21 DMA, Nifty is trading comfortably above those levels. And now the next target looking for is the 52-week high. So abhi ka 52-week high hai, that is 18,350. So that is the level. So 300 to 350 is a very important zone for the Nifty. So opening might be somewhere around 250, 300 looking at the SGX. But then if the gain sustains, then this 300 to 350 zone is very important. Once we take that 350 level, so generally when Nifty makes a 52-week high, there are always a chances that some momentum more it can gain whenever it makes a fresh 52-week high. So there are high possibility that if we move above 350, 351, then the momentum can continue at least till the all-time high of around 600. So these are some of the very important level to watch, and the market becomes very tricky over here. So why I'm telling that is because since last 12 to 15 months, every time when Nifty came in between 18,000 to 18,600, there has been some resistance. Once it was over here, the second time, this is the third time. Okay, and here this was the fourth and fifth time, or you can say fourth time, whatever. But yes, so this is how the setup is. So now you want, see, these two levels have already been taken out. This level has also been taken out. So now only this, the 52-week high number one and the all-time high is number two. So these two levels are, what you need to look for. So especially in today's session, the 350 level becomes very important to watch. On the flip side, the 18,000 level is very important on the downside, that if we breach below that 18,000 level, then 17,900. So ये दोनों level important हो जाता है on the downside, because if we go below that, then there are chances कि हाँ यहाँ पे थोड़ा consolidation हो या फिर एक बार pullback आ जाए 21 DMA तक. But yes, if the Nifty remains about that 17,900, 18,000 zone, then there are high chances that it might, the range will be from the 18,000 to 18,300, 350. तो ये एक ऊपर की रेंज में 18,000 के ऊपर ही ट्रेड करेगा. So these two are important. ऊपर में 350, 300, 350 और नीचे में 900 to 18,000. So this range is very important for the Nifty. Okay, some good results in the weekend, and there might be some positive actions due to that result. But today, if you look, a good day for the result as well. The Coal India, Divi's Lab, Apple, Alkyl Amines in the mid cap and small cap segment, the Automotive Excel, BLS, Fiat, Sarah, Greenplan, all these companies are reporting their Q2 numbers. So JBM Auto had reported the numbers. The revenue increased to 1,029 crore from 752 crore. The PAT increased to almost 36 crore from 25.3 crore on a YOY basis. Kirloskar Ferrous also reported its result. So the revenue increased 45.9% to 17,057 crore. EBITDA was down 46% to 199.6 crore, and while the margin contracted a bit, not major, 10 bips to around 11.4%. Now, these two results is expected to have a very good action on the PSU banks and in fact the Nifty Bank. So yes, SBI reported its Q2 numbers and it was a beat. So NI grew 12.8% to 35,183 crore. PAT grew 74% YOY basis to rupees 13,264 crore, and it was a beat on all the front. Asset quality also improved. So the GNPA improved 39 bips on a quarter-on-quarter to 3.52%, and NPA improved 20 bips QOQ to 0.8%. So PCR also at 91.54 versus 90.14, and the slippages were down to 3,039 crore from 4,392 crore. So it was a very good result. Not only the State Bank of India, but also Bank of Baroda, it beat estimates. The NII grew 34.5% to more than 10,000 crore. PAT increased 58.7% to more than 3,300 crore. While here also the asset quality improved 95 bips QOQ to 5.31%, and NNPA improved 42 bips QOQ to 1.1. So overall, it's a good result for the banks. So it is, but here also like the Bank Nifty, you want a new high for the Bank Nifty, and similar to Nifty जो 350 का आप देखते हैं, Bank Nifty में भी वो जो अभी 41,500 to 750 के जोन में वो फंसता है, वहां से निकलना चाहिए. Then can be a fresh move in Nifty Bank. If you look at the global market, so the Friday was very good for the global market. In fact, the Dow, S&P and Nasdaq were up 1.3 to 1.4%. The US dollar was, in fact, the INR appreciated. The dollar index 2% गिर गया अपने high से Friday को. So USD INR somewhere around 82. But one problem for India is that the Brent crude, वहाँ पे एक sharp increase था, some 3 to 5% increase in price, 98 के ऊपर चला गया था Brent crude Friday को, and यहाँ पे कोई major difference नहीं आया था. Even the market US dollar यहाँ पे थोड़ा बड़ा move आया था, but जो 10-year का treasury yield है वो 4.15 ही था. If you look at today's Asian market, the Shanghai is flat and the Nikkei and Kospi up around 1% each. So a good setup overall. So coming to the last part, so SGX indicates a positive opening, 300 के around open हो रहा है, and the chart of the day. So Siemens the chart looks very interesting. The stock is forming a stage 2 cup base, if you can look over here, and it has reclaimed its 50 DMA over here. The red line over here is the 50 DMA, this red line. Okay, जो ये black है वो 200 DMA. So last week इसने ये 50 DMA reclaim किया. I think last week ही 50 DMA reclaim कर लिया और वहां से भी strength आया. And what's good about this chart that you should look is the volume. See, for 2 days over here, so precisely Wednesday and Thursday, the stock was down, right, for the 2 sessions. But look at the volume. The volume was very low when the stock was down. उससे पहले जब 4 दिन stock बढ़ा था तब volume high था. अभी Friday को फिर से जब stock बढ़ा तब volume high था. So this has been the case over here also. ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी जब वो पूरा एक sharp fall आया था, even 50 DA में breach कर दिया था, तो इतना above average volume पे कभी भी action नहीं था. Bearing this one day, so जो price volume action है, that is very positive for the chart setup, and that is something to look out for. Even the RS line में कोई major drop नहीं आया, अभी भी 70 है. इतना बड़ा fall आया फिर भी this was a sharp fall, right, from 3136 to almost to 2600, but फिर भी RS line hold कर रहा है. The other good thing about stock is the number of funds. If you can see on the left side my annotation, the number of fund has increased almost 12% on a QOQ basis, or a base भी high था. 613 is the number, and So last 2-3 quarters के result भी अच्छे थे. The revenue, the EPS growth is decent, and overall fundamental growth story wise भी जो India का infrastructure story है, उसमें Siemens fits very well, and yes, so the chart is also reflecting a very good momentum, but it is still around 4 to 5% below the pivot. So let's see if it can, the way the momentum is, it should move about the pivot, or it can move about the pivot. So let's see if that happens or not, and how is the volume whenever it retakes the pivot. So the important is to complete the base over here. So that's it for today's session. We'll see you again at 4:30 p.m. in the evening, and we'll discuss how the market behaved today and what are the important things that you should be knowing about the today's session. So thank you for joining.